Hare Krishna. Good morning, dear devotees. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. So today we will continue reading the book Living Name by His Holiness Sri Sachinandana Swami Maharaj. And let me go ahead and share my screen. Okay. So right now we are in chapter 4, Vipralamba. I hope you all can see my screen, okay?
Yes, Mataji.
Okay. So chanting in the mood of longing, that's what it is in Vipralamba here. Let me just go back. There we go. Okay. In the previous 2 chapters, we have described the importance of chanting in a connected way by practicing sambandha, chanting with a sense of relationship, and seva, offering our chanting as service to Krishna and praying for service. Both of these practices must be based on the essential understanding that Krishna's holy name is not different from Krishna himself. If we chant with this faith, the desired result of chanting, Krishna's descent into our heart, will come about more easily than with any other devotional practices. There is another deep secret that will help us please Krishna and obtain his mercy. Exceptional grace comes when we chant with Vipralamba, the mood of separation from Krishna. Vipra denotes distance, and Alamba is to attain. Thus, the word means to attain that which is in the distance. In chanting, this means we deepen a feeling of missing Krishna, which is very effective in opening the heart and inviting him to reside within. Srila Prabhupada wrote about this devotional feeling in a letter to one of his disciples. We should follow in the footsteps of Lord Chaitanya and the 6 Goswamis of Vrindavan. They are always serving Krishna in the mood of separation. They never said that now I have seen Krishna or last night I danced with Krishna. No, they were crying, where is Krishna? And they were always searching after him, wondering when they would be finally able to see him. We should also desire intensely to see and be with Krishna. But the first thing is to become purified through devotional service. It's not possible otherwise. As Srila Prabhupada indicates here, the heart needs to be purified so that one is able to see that our real need and only need is Sri Krishna's association. As long as the heart is not purified, one desires many other things and not Krishna. In this chapter, we will explore this subject further and then offer guidance on how to approach the sublime mood of Vipralamba in a realistic way. The sadhu learns from a girl in love. There was once a spiritually advanced sadhu who lived alone in the forest. He was accustomed to sitting in the clearing outside his hut at night to meditate. One night, as the moon was rising, he startled to hear a rustling sound that got louder and closer. His eyes darted around until he saw a young lady running through the forest. She didn't see him in her hurry and practically knocked him over as she rushed past and disappeared into the night. Shocked, the sadhu brushed himself off and proceeded to chant until early in the morning when again he heard the noise of someone moving through the forest. He saw the same girl rushing towards him, though this time she saw him and instantly stopped to pay her respects. Shocked at the shift of mood, the sadhu said, "First you came here, knocked me over, didn't even excuse yourself, and continued to run. Now you pay your obeisance. How can I take your respect seriously? Go, go, go." "What?" the girl replied. "I knocked you over?" "Yes," said the sadhu, "you knocked me over. I was sitting here and you came from over there in the night." "Oh, I truly didn't realize. Please excuse me. I'm so sorry," said the girl. The sadhu grew curious. Why had the girl brushed past so rudely the first time and was now paying her obeisance so politely, as if trying to excuse herself from the misdeed? The girl shyly spoke, "O Sadhu Maharaj, when I first came by, I couldn't see you because my heart was somewhere else. I was rushing to meet my beloved, from whom I was separated for a year. I was thinking only of him. I couldn't think of anyone else. And now, as I'm returning home, I see you." The sadhu immediately recognized his own error. In his heart, he acknowledged, if I had been absorbed in thoughts of the Lord and was eager to meet him in the way this girl was for her lover, I would not have been so disturbed when she knocked me over. And should I have not been more engrossed than an ordinary worldly lover? After all, I'm focusing on the greatest lover. Feelings of yearning and anticipation had given wings to the girl. She wanted so badly to meet her man that she could only think of him and nothing else. Witnessing this incident changed the sadhu's perspective and his practice permanently. He gratefully accepted the lesson of absorption and applied it to his own meditation. This is the mood for practicing Krishna consciousness. Yes, we are now in this world, separated from Krishna. We have to face the sorrow of breaking our most important relationship. We have committed a terrible blunder with the most serious consequences. But as soon as we connect with Krishna, feeling the separation and longing for him, then he appears in our hearts and we meet him, like the beloved do in this story. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's longings. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu taught us how to open our hearts to deep feelings of separation through a simple but pivotal prayer. ऐनन्दतनूज किङ्करं पतितामां विषमे भवं बुधौ कृपया तव पादपङ्कजा सितदुलिसदृशं विचिन्तया. O my Lord, O Krishna, O son of Maharaja Nanda, I am your eternal servant, but because of my own acts, I have fallen into this horrible ocean of nations. Please be causelessly merciful to me. Consider me a particle of dust at your lotus feet. Shri Shikshashtaka, verse 3. Here, Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu expresses his mood of longing for Krishna, and it is precisely this mood that he taught to others. When you sing Kirtana or chant Japa in the spirit of separation with some longing for the Lord, something wonderful happens. Externally, Krishna may be far away, and your situation as a soul fallen into the material world remains. But if you imbibe this mood of separation, Krishna will come into your heart without delay. Vipralamba means outside absence, inside presence. Externally, we feel apart from Krishna, but internally, we feel connected. So very beautiful section, dear devotees. When I saw that also we are starting this chapter 4, I can only imagine so this is very important, right? Maharaj is setting the foundation. Earlier he said that first we have to realize the relationship. That's all the basic factors, right? We have to realize the relationship. Yeah, let's go back in the front here. So the two important part, right? Establishing that sambandha, chanting with the sense of relationship. And then the second focus was seva, chanting with the mood of service. So those were the important things we already established. And now Maharaj is telling us how we have to really chant and what is the most effective, the secret to be able to get that attention from Krishna is that when we are in the mood of separation and really we are like so desperate, like we want to connect with Krishna, we want to be with Krishna. When we have that mood, when we are doing chanting and also while we are doing kirtan, our heart will be in a different place then, that longing will be there and that full attention. I think that's what it is, that attention will come in and we will be able to really focus and be in that, that mood. And that mood will be there and that full attention. I think that's what it is, that attention will come in and we will be able to really focus and be in that in that mood to serve the Lord. So now I feel slowly, as we are reading through, this is all coming together. And if we can continuously practice being in that relationship, and we did several exercises for that, being in the seva mood, and now again, really being in that separation mood and aspiring to be with Krishna, being that desperation. I think that's what it is really. And the example that was given of the sadhu and the girl who's running to meet her beloved, she doesn't care about anything. All she wants is just meet the beloved, so really that's kind of that mood. So very beautiful section. I can't wait to read more up from this chapter. So with that, let's go on to the chanting section.